Joe Booney and Joe Sports Channel proudly present Respect Women 110% t-shirts. These shirts come in 4 different colors: blue, pink, green, and yellow. These shirts cost exactly $25 US and Canadian. With each purchase, $5 will be donated to the Women's Breast Cancer Research Awareness. And don't forget, every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go to YouTube and search up Joe Sports Channel to catch up on new sports news and any special guests that may appear. And if you want to purchase more merchandise, go to joebooney48.wixsite.com/merch.
Welcome to Joe Sports Channel. You can follow me on Joe the Fighting John Instagram. You can follow me on Taker Devil One hashtag Joe Sports Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, attention to all the beautiful Booney believers out there. It is August 21st, 2021, 4:04 p.m. Eastern Time. And folks, we are less than 5 hours away from Summerslam. Thank you, Rita. Rita's in the chat. Rita Miller, great supporter of mine. I have somebody backstage, but before we bring him backstage, before we bring him on the show, folks, read that. Roman Reigns will leave WWE if he doesn't defeat John Cena at SummerSlam. This is the biggest coward on the face of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Take that garbage off and don't call my guy a coward.
First of all, I invited you to my house at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and you just come with your King Goose shirt and say those words. Shame on you. Look what Roman Reigns said.
And no disrespect.
No disrespect. What are you talking about? No disrespect.
I don't even think he deserves a title shot. He's got to come back and earn it. I said, I'm coming just to challenge Roman. Earn your shot. You've been in Hollywood for years.
Let me stop you for a second.
Come back to go for a title shot?
Sit down in your gluteus maximus and talk to the people, the audience. First of all, King Goose, you want to call your guy the best wrestler in the company. Why doesn't he face Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, guys like that who are big? He wants to face guys like Finn Balor who are 100 pounds lesser.
Boring.
How's that boring? Boring.
All I saw was Drew, Roman. Drew, Roman.
Okay. Get some there's competition there. Drew Roman. You got Bobby Lashley. He would fight Finn Balor instead of John Cena, the 16-time champion. Never give up. And I'm going to put that in your face. So, Oos, thanks for attending the show.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it. Sorry I was a little harsh on you.
Sorry, I walked a little harsh.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're brothers at the end of the day. SummerSlam is around the corner. But we have a man backstage, and he's from Lubbock, Texas, and we're going to bring him in the next couple of minutes. My first question for you is, how do you think SummerSlam will be tonight?
We'll say when the outcome.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the man who's been backstage for 5.5 minutes, Mr. John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas. Hey, John. Coming closer.
How you doing?
Not bad, buddy. How you doing?
What's going on, Big Goose?
All right.
So we are less than 5 hours away from SummerSlam. Never give up. I got my merchandise. I got everything. It's the big one. It's SummerSlam. Whoa, 1 sec. What do we see on here? Let's make this bigger. Roman sucks.
I'm out of here.
Cock. Roman sucks.
Outta here.
Cock. That is respect from Mr. John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas. If you want to leave, you can leave. My friend, you can leave. You came in, you started insulting John Cena and me and everybody. The fact is Roman Reigns is the biggest coward in the World Wrestling Entertainment. You can like it or not, but that's the fact. The fact is, if tonight Roman retains it and wins on his own, then we can shake hands and say that was a good match. But we'll see tonight.
Which will never happen.
We shall
Never.
see. Let's bring up the match card
Never.
and the predictions.
Once you get rid of the Usos, then Roman will be on his own. Just fire the Usos from WWE. Then Roman will be on his own.
Well,
Then there'll be no Us squad.
let's bring the predictions. Let's see our predictions, who we're picking, in the match card. Because that's what matters. It's all about
right.
that. And I like the idea with the couch. I really like this new idea with the couch. Okay. Here we go. So first off, make a bigger screen. The Universal Champion, Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Cena wins. He will become your 17-time WWE Universal Champion. No other wrestler in the company of World Wrestling Entertainment has done that. He's tied with Flair. What is your thoughts on Cena's match and Reigns for tonight?
It's going to be boring.
That's all you say.
Boring.
It's going to be boring.
Yeah.
Who are you picking and why?
I'll go with Roman. Not just because I'm a Roman fan. Just put that out there.
Let me ask you a question.
Because like I said, Cena got Hollywood for years and he decides to go just to come back. Oh, just for Roman. There's 50 million other titles out there. Why Roman? Why not Lashley? Like you keep saying, why can't Roman go with Cena? Why would he rather go with someone like Finn?
Because that's what he
Go with
wants.
Lashley.
That's what he wants.
Lashley's bigger than Roman.
Lashley is bigger than Roman.
They go to Roman.
And I think he's better than
Lashley.
Roman. I think he's better than Roman, personally, myself. That's my opinion. I think he's better, right? I think Roman has more moves, but I think Lashley is the one.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Absolutely, and I respect everybody's opinion. So you're picking Roman Reigns. A fair match or interference?
Rita, don't hate me, but I pick Roman.
You pick Roman. How about you, John? Who are you picking for tonight?
That one?
Yes.
That's a tough one. You can look at both sides of that one. I don't know.
I think it's going to be a good match. Either way, the outcome.
I don't know. It might be like King Oos says. It might be a boring match. You know, it depends on how they do it. Sometimes these matches kind of. I hope it isn't because it's SummerSlam. It should be a good match, but we'll see what's going on. I don't know. I think Roman will still retain his title. I do. Somehow, but that's what I think.
I'm a huge Cena fan. I got the merchandise and everything. But right now, to be honest with you guys, I'm picking Roman Reigns to retain the WWE Universal Champion.
Well, there we go.
When Roman Reigns says Roman Reigns will leave WWE if he doesn't defeat John Cena at SummerSlam, that's like putting a career on the line, like you were saying before the show. He's putting his career on the line.
Yeah.
And is he going to put his career on the line? If he loses, is he actually going to leave WWE?
I was
make a
just
move.
going to interrupt you about that. Is he going to leave and go Hollywood? I'm not going to call it movies. I'm going to call it Hollywood because you're jumping the fence. from WWE over Hollywood. Once you're there for years and years and years, don't come back. And then go challenge for a title and think you deserve it. Just because you're a big name.
You know, they're all Hollywood.
Not to say like John Cena. It's like, man, bring back that old geezer, Hulk Hogan.
First of all, you don't make sense in that. Okay.
No,
You don't make
because
sense.
like I said, this guy, the reason why I traded from him, because he reminded me so much of Hogan, the All-American. And take your vitamin and say your prayers. I said, this guy.
John Cena reminds you of Hulk Hogan.
Of Hulk Hogan, the All-American.
The original Hulk Hogan.
The original, before Hollywood, the original.
The original
Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkster picking up Andre the Giant and slamming him. That man you're talking about.
Take your vitamins and say your prayers. All pro kids, and he's pro good guy. Babyface. And all of a sudden, he turns heel and goes to the NWO. And ladies, I don't care about what the kids do. They could do what they want. I'm gone heel now. And Cena doesn't want to do that because he wants to stay true to his fans. Hogan went with the money.
But
So he went heel.
But I want to ask you this question. Heel or not heel? John Cena in the company for years.
Then you're not going to bore a fan as a fan like me and John Laurinaitis, who's been watching WWE
For a very long
since
time.
the 80s, since John Cena's first.
John Cena was in the 2000s. Okay.
Even before that, Hogan,
But
Bret Hart, Legion of Doom, I go on for days.
it's like
Off topic.
it's like supporting a team from day one. You like to jump ships.
I don't know.
That's the problem with you because
If
you
it
love
starts
John
to
Cena.
suck,
You love John
I
Cena.
got bored. I got bored. Same act, same 6 moves. I was going to say, what do I think of that match? It's going to be a typical Cena match. That's either he's going to get his ass kicked or lose or ass kicked, throw 6 moves, and win.
My question to you is: will you be surprised if Cena wins tonight?
No.
You wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Fair enough.
And why? That's all the creative and Vince McMahon's doing.
John, I'm going to ask the same question I asked just King Goose just moments ago.
What's
Would you
that?
be surprised or shocked if John Cena defeats Roman Reigns tonight at WWE SummerSlam in Las Vegas, Nevada?
Well, I'd be shocked because he said if Roman Reigns loses, he's going to leave. I find that hard to believe right now. Unless, like King Goose says, something else is going on with his in the background or something like that. And, he's got other opportunities, but, we have no indication of that. So I would be surprised if Cena actually does win the title off of him. But I don't know. I hope it's a good match, not a donkey match.
And I do too. You know what? Like I said to Oos before the show and just said it just a few minutes ago when we started the show, if the match is fair and if John Cena loses, I won't be mad. I will shake your hand and kiss you 3 times like we do in the Muslim culture. I will do that. I will even go on my knees and say, good job, King Goose. He's actually a good wrestler for once. Get Paul Heyman out of there. Get the Usos out of there. I would love Roman, but this act is hideous like Gordon Ramsay would say on a bad kitchen night.
Paul Heyman's the best.
Then phone Vince McMahon and tell him, hey,
That phone
he
Vince
doesn't
McMahon
need
and all that.
Usos. He doesn't need Usos. He doesn't need Paul Heyman. He doesn't need any of those, which I would call donkeys. He doesn't need those donkeys.
We're making him into a mini Brock Lesnar.
None of them.
Because he's sitting on the chair like this with the title, rocking back and forth in the rocking chair. Come on, Roman. I've been watching you for 7.5 years. You're the guy with the Superman punch. You're the guy that goes in there and fights each and every day. Please do that again. I want to see the old Roman, not this new crap. Anyways, we have more matches to talk about. We'll go back to this. We'll come back to this match. Raw Women's Champion Nikki versus Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair triple threat match. King Goose, first thoughts.
I will give that to Nikki.
Nikki's going to retain it, you're saying?
Nikki's going to retain it.
And why so? What do you see out of Nikki to retain it out of Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Elizabeth Flair, the best women's wrestler in today's day?
I will just stay solid on that one.
John? Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Elizabeth Flair, or Nikki Cross?
I think Rhea Ripley.
My pick, Rhea. I'm picking Nikki Cross to retain the title.
Yeah.
I see a lot of
I
competition
could
there.
be wrong.
Huh?
I could be wrong picking Nikki.
It's a pretty tough match with 3 people in it.
It's pretty tough. 3 amazing female wrestlers.
Nikki's on a roll right now, though, so yeah, you could be right. She's kind of on a roll. Last few times she's won, so
She's a good wrestler. She reminds me of Bayley. She has that Bayley act, but she's a very, very good wrestler. And she has a lot of potential in WWE. Are they going to make her big? I think so, to an extent. Where's Bayley now? They made Bayley this big shot, winning the WWE Smackdown Women's Champion. Where's Bayley now? You don't even see her wrestling anymore. She's talking backstage.
yeah, I haven't seen her for a while.
So
Because what Vince McMahon does.
Vince McMahon brings them on top of the mountain and then he puts them down.
Yeah,
That's
Vince
what it is.
McMahon will make your career go up, 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 and all of a sudden he'll drop it. You're getting too big too fast.
But that's what
Go back to the locker room.
That's who
Stay
Vince
there.
is. Vince has been like that for years. He's been like that. I'm sorry, but that's who he is. You know, we can say we don't like him and all that. Personally, myself, I like Vince. He's a very successful businessman. Look how long he's been in company for. Right?
Then don't chew up any wrestler.
$1.9 billion.
$1.9 billion he has. The former President Donald J. Trump, is at $2.9 billion. They're close. They're almost even. I'm picking Nikki Cross to retain it. Now, this match, I think, is a donkey match. And you're probably going to agree with me, King Goose and John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas. WWE Champion Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. How many times is Vince McMahon going to put Goldberg in these matches? How many times are we going to see Goldberg win the title? A man that is almost in his 50s, if not late 50s.
I'm going to use my famous saying.
Use your
Once
famous
you retire,
Retire.
stay home.
There you
My
go.
most favorite wrestler of all time is Bret Hart. They bring him back, I'll boo him.
saying.
Get out of here, go home.
The Hitman Hart.
You're too old. Stay home.
He's too old.
Now, old or young,
Long white hair, whether you still got it or you don't got it, you've already left the WWE years and years and years ago.
He never tried to come back.
Back when WWE was WWF and WCW was still around. Bret Hart left WWE to WCW, and from there he just retired.
Yeah.
Because Vince McMahon shut the door.
They must
For
like
WCW.
Oldberg. They must like him. You know,
I like that one. This is you didn't say Goldberg. You said Oldberg.
Yeah, because he is old.
He's
I'm sorry
Oldberg.
to say. I respect the guy. I love the guy. He's a Hall of Famer. Okay, I get that. But we're putting him in against the almighty Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is capable of anything in the ring. When you go into the ring with Bobby Lashley, you might come out crippled. That's the scary part. Now, is this the final match for Goldberg? Will Goldberg win the WWE champion, or will Bobby Lashley retain it? John, your first thoughts on that?
Well, like King Who says,
That's tough.
Goldberg's kind of getting up there. Like, why has he come back? I don't know. He's a draw, I guess, again. Sometimes they think these guys are a big draw because they were big champions back in the day. People relate to it, some people, but he is pretty up there, and he's got age against him on that. You wouldn't think he'd be he's not in the shape he was when he was back in the WCW days. I think King Oos would agree with me there. And I don't know. I think Lashley could take him, really, honestly. But we'll see what happens, what they want to do with this. I don't know if they're going to make this into some kind of a new storyline or what they're going to do with it. Remember when Goldberg came back, he beat Lesnar in about 10 seconds.
Yep.
That was kind of ridiculous. And then the next match, Brock Lesnar beat Goldberg in about 3 minutes. So it was just one win, one loss, whatever. I don't know. I don't know why they do this. They bring these guys back like this. I just think they do it for maybe they think it's good for the ratings. I don't know. But
well, the ratings are in the hands right now.
I think Lashley on a good day would destroy Goldberg.
Yeah, I'm picking Bobby Lashley to retain the title, and if this is the main event. The main event should be John Cena versus Roman Reigns, but always Raw's on top. Raw's 3 hours, SmackDown's 2 hours. So the one that has more hours is the one that is going to get the main event. I'm picking Lashley, but you never know with Vince. You never know with Goldberg. We shall see. I think it's going to be an okay match, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a complete wipeout for Goldberg and the Almighty retains it. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Now, I know King Oos, you're not very happy with this match yourself. You told me before the show this shouldn't be on a Summerslam, on a pay-per-view.
No, it shouldn't.
And why so?
Because they fought so many times on the regular shows.
Yeah.
No, they want to do it on another show, the big show.
Well, the outcome that you want to see is the Usos to retain it, right?
Of course.
Now, I personally think that Rey and Dominic Mysterio are going to win. They're making Rey Mysterio, and especially his son, huge right now, the company. The company's making them huge. Oh, there's your phone. So, I'm picking Rey and Dominic Mysterio. And I hope I'm right. I'm tired of the Usos. I think they should go their separate ways. Like Dean Ambrose, like Roman Reigns, and Seth freaking Rollins.
As much as I like Rey, I'm sick of Rey.
I am too. I am sick of Rey. But he's good. He's still
and now
good.
you give him Dominic? Come on.
But Dominic's not even a good, like, he doesn't even wrestle. The guy looks like he's on the
just
street.
so he can stay. He was going to retire. Rey was going to leave. His son made him stay. Rey was going to retire. Dominic said, no, Dad, stay.
Home.
They were the first father-son tag team champions. And I guess Rey liked the idea, and he stayed. And they became the first father-son tag team champs.
I'm picking Rey and Dominic Mysterio to win the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. John?
Yeah.
The Usos going to retain it? Or are we going to see a little bit of a spoiler in that one?
Well, I really think Usos should be able to take those guys. But you never know. I don't know. But again, this has kind of been going on for a while, and I really don't like it either. I think the Usos would be better off if they had a better competition from somewhere else. But they keep playing this over and over like a broken record. King Uso will say for sure these guys should be gone. You know, Mysterio, he had his day, and just because his son's in there, and he kind of got back in there, I guess. But whatever. I mean, they've had the belt, so I mean they've won it a couple times. So you can't say they haven't won it. Been a tag team, father and son. So I don't know. They just keep playing the same thing over and over again. So I think they could have had a better match completely than this one, but they threw that in anyway because this is again one of these storylines that's been on and on and on. So what they're doing is all this stuff is just all storylines. Every single match, pretty well so far we've listed here. Almost all of them have been going on for a while, and yeah, I'm personally tired of Mysterios myself. Really, I mean, I don't know. I just think whatever. He probably should have stayed out of wrestling. You know what I mean?
I like you said storylines, because what are your thoughts on
that's what I'm
Baron Corbin as a homeless man stealing the briefcase from Big E?
He's got the shirt with the mustard stain on it.
Yeah.
Still wearing it.
Worse than Luke Harper.
That's
Rest
all
in peace.
BS.
He's homeless.
BS is homeless.
He asked $100,000. He all he wants is $100,000 from Drew McIntyre.
$100,000, and you're wrestling inside that ring.
He's homeless. Can you help him out?
How'd he get homeless?
I wouldn't even give that guy $1.
Please give Baron Corbin $100,000. That's all he needs.
I wouldn't even give him a cent.
It's a joke. Baron Corbin.
You see the penny on the floor?
Yeah.
And we find that we're gonna kick it like this. I'd rather just push it like this or 10 cents. I don't want it. Then give it to Baron Corbin 10 cents or a penny. Kick with my foot.
What kind of storyline are they bringing for Baron Corbin? Another guy that has competition in the company. Yeah, we might not like him.
Maybe that storyline is a storyline for people like kids.
And I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm gonna cry for this guy.
I wouldn't cry. No one ever liked the guy.
And so how we all brought up storylines. It's like, okay, who does Vince McMahon make money off of? Us or his superstars? Us as fans or his superstars?
Well,
To be honest with you,
Yeah. Us as fans. If I get bored and the whole WWE universe gets bored, which will never happen, Vince McMahon will go belly up just like that. Snap a finger. Bye-bye, fans.
yeah. It's the
Bye
fans.
bye money. Bye-bye, Vince McMahon. Where do you think this guy makes his money from?
of course, WWE. But let me ask you a question.
Us.
COVID, when there is no fans, they were going downhill, like all the sports in general.
In
So us-
general.
Us,
We make
we
NHL
make
money.
Vince McMahon. We make the NHL money. We make the NFL money. We make the Eagles money. We make Nick Foles money. We make
Yeah,
we
like I
make
said,
the
this
Eagles.
hat I bought, they get part of my money.
Yeah.
Eagle Nation gets part
Yeah.
of my money.
Yeah. We made Nick Foles to win the Super Bowl.
And if
The
I
fans
get
made
bored, if I get bored of this team, and the whole Eagle Nation gets bored of this team, what happens to the Eagles?
Bye-bye.
They hit the shit.
Fly, Eagles
They're
fly. Be
gone.
going down.
And what happens to the NFL if the NFL gets garbage? By NFL. NHL, same thing.
This is the match I am looking forward to, probably second to John Cena. SmackDown Women Champion Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. She's back. I'm picking Sasha to win. I think it's going to be a good match, over a 25-minute match, maybe half an hour match. Sasha will become your new SmackDown Women's Champion on SmackDown. I love Sasha. I love her attitude. I'm glad she's back in the company. Johnny, it's going to be a good match, an intense match. A lot of things are going to happen in this match.
Big shit.
Who are you picking on this one and why?
You know what? I might agree with you on that one. I think Sasha Banks is she's really back in there again, and she's really fired up. And she is what's the word? She's got more moves than she's got what do you call submission holds. Belair really doesn't. Belair just relies on her power. That's about it. But Sasha Banks can do it all, and I think she'll win it.
And her like 10 feet of hair.
Well, she's
That's
using
the
the whip.
weapon.
I wish someone would cut the whip off.
That's I hope Sasha Banks does to her tonight. Or bring back Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Why don't they have a match where if she loses that stupid ponytail?
Bring back Lacey Evans. Where's Lacey Evans
Bring
been?
back Brudai. Remember
Yeah, really.
him and his hedge clippers.
Yeah, he's got the hair.
Sasha Banks will hold Bianca Belair's braided ponytail back like this, and Brudai will just snip it off. There you go. I say if she can use a hair as a weapon, I can use a chair as a weapon.
That's right.
A weapon's a weapon.
Where's Lacey Evans? Bring back Lacey Evans. I haven't seen that girl in months.
She's gone.
Garbage.
Where'd she
She
was
went
good.
with Ric Flair on a holiday.
Give her competition to, go for the championship belt. She's good, Now, she would be a great advertiser for the Respect Women 110% by Joe Booney, and $5 goes to Women's Breast Cancer Society. She would be great for that. We would love to have that for her. But yeah, Sasha, I think Sasha's going to beat Bianca Belair. I think Bianca Belair is overrated myself. Way overrated. Right? When she won the title at WrestleMania, I knew everything's going to go downhill. Okay? And I'm glad Sasha's back. And I'm a Charlotte fan. I'm telling you, I'm glad Sasha's back. Because Sasha and Charlotte, those two rivals, the best in the company in over 10 years. You think you know me, Edge versus Seth Rollins, a grudge match. I want your intake first.
I'm going for Seth.
You're going for Seth, huh?
I'm going for Seth.
After what he did.
As much as I like Edge, like I said, once you're old and you're gone, you leave my fan base.
Let me ask you a question.
You leave my fan base.
Simple question for you before I ask John who he thinks. Let's say you had a big injury, right? And you had to be forced to retire. And the doctor says you can never wrestle again. But there's still that 5% chance you can come back. And you come back to the company. Don't you think he deserves to win the title and get a shot at it? Don't you think you have another chance? You were forced to retire from doctors.
No,
why? Earn it. Yeah, he's trying to earn it. Yeah.
Keep trying to earn it. Don't be like this guy. I'll bring this guy back in. Walk back from Hollywood into WWE and say, "Oh, I challenge this guy for his title." Earn the shit.
He's earning it.
Before you come here and say, "I'm going to challenge this guy for his title."
He asked. He wanted to challenge him. But you deserve another chance.
Go for it. Don't just come in and say, "Hey, I want this. This is why I came back for this."
Everybody is
earned the shit.
Everybody is sick of Roman's character. With Paul Heyman and the Usos, they want to change. That's why Cena came back. With Edge's situation, they keep screwing him. There's no. You have to
Keep
agree.
going at it.
You have to agree with me, King Goose, on that.
Because he didn't
You
earn
have
it.
to.
It's all word. I hope that this guy gets taken out by the Usos.
Cena.
All three Usos. All three of them.
And
From the
that's
head of the table to the other Usos. Take this guy. Bye-bye. He didn't earn the title shot.
and that's when I lose
He doesn't
respect
deserve it.
for the three Usos, the three donkeys, Roman Reigns, but King Goose too. I lose respect as a wrestling fan for you. If that ever happens.
And it's
You
gonna
think
happen.
you won the Universal title and you're all this big shot on this, then earn it to be the real Universal title. Win it on your own. Kevin Owens beat Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens should be the Universal Champion or the WWE Champion. John, Edge or Seth? I'm picking Edge.
You're picking Edge.
I'm picking Edge. This is a grudge match. Seth screwed Edge. Edge should be the Universal Champion. Edge is going to beat Seth freaking Rollins.
Nah. Why is it? What's going on there? I don't know. Why are they even fighting anyway?
It's a grudge because remember Seth Rollins came and interfered in the match between Roman Reigns and
Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
a couple months ago.
You're right. Yeah, okay. He interfered, and then now that's well. You know what? That's the way it goes. I don't know. Edge is fired up though. I'll tell you that much. But he'll have to really go at it because Seth Rollins is a good wrestler, as we know. He's pretty cagey. He's not stupid. So I don't know. I hope it's a good match. I don't care if Edge is old. Let him win. I don't know. Seth Rollins is always doing shit like that. It's not the first time, so he deserves to lose that respect. I'll take Edge on that one. Just, I don't know. Not the biggest Rollins fan. I know he's a good wrestler, but he's always been kind of a ass. Anyway, whatever. It's my opinion.
King Goose, you said you like Seth Rollins. The Authority time. What do you think about the Authority? They had Seth Rollins in there.
No, the Shield, not the Authority.
The Authority, Seth Rollins?
The Authority, Seth Rollins. You were
He will screw himself.
remember
The
that?
Authority, Seth
Remember
Rollins.
that? That was bad.
The Authority?
That was bad.
Man, no.
They
The
screwed Daniel
Shield
Bryan.
Seth? Shield Seth? Was the Seth I loved. This Messiah
It's garbage.
Oh, man. Garbage.
Well,
Terrible. Bring them back to the architect. What is he, an architect? A messiah? What are they going to call him next?
hey, why does
God?
You know what I call him?
What? Yeah, go ahead, John.
He's like a young Don Cherry. You seen his suits lately?
Not his suit last night after all that mud went on his suit, that white,
That
beautiful
was
suit.
good. The oil on the white
I
suit.
remember you called me last night. You started laughing on the phone.
Oh, I missed Smackdown last
Oh, you would have laughed. John called me after SmackDown. How I can hear his wife in the background laughing. The dog is doing. Oh, the dog looked like he was excited too. Gronk.
Gronk locked it.
Look,
All right, well,
I would love to see the Shield back, but Dean Ambrose
not going to happen.
is loving it over there. AEW, Dean is loving it.
Dean is pro AEW.
EW.
Yeah,
Pro now.
Yeah.
Anybody, even now, Big Show, AEW.
What about CM Punk?
Yeah,
CM
last
Punk.
night CM Punk made an
AEW.
unbelievable return, and the crowd was screaming CM Punk in Chicago, because that's where CM Punk was born and raised. CM Punk's back. A lot of tears on the wrestlers. Watching what he said last night today, just a little bit before the show, it brought me a lot of tears. I got emotional, folks. I love CM Punk, and I wish him all the best in AEW. But I'm still a Vince fan and a WWE fan. That's just me. United States champion Sheamus versus, where are we? Damian Priest. I think that's going to be a good match.
It's going to be an alright match.
A singles match, two big guys go at it, over 200 pounds. I'm picking Priest to win this one.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm picking Priest.
For once, we agree.
We agree finally.
For once, we agree.
We agree finally for once.
Because I don't like Sheamus. I won't pick Sheamus at all.
I see Priest, a lot of competition there with him and the company. I think they're going to make him big, this guy. This guy should go after
with
Roman
Priest. I think he was a joke when they put him with Bad Bunny. Pop. He was a joke.
Yeah. Bad Bunny.
He Hop's bodyguard. Now what? From a joke, he came to a big wrestler. Good on him. I guess that always happens to a lot of people.
If you had to pick, would you like to see Damian Priest versus Roman or Bobby Lashley? In the future, I'm talking about, not now, because he's too raw.
Roman.
Roman? I think he'd be good.
I think we'll have to Roman. Him and Roman are, if I remember correctly, they're about the same size almost.
I think he's a little bit taller. Yeah.
Height and muscle-wise, they're about almost the same.
Rita Miller says, Seth to win. How about you, John? See
What's
Sheamus
that?
retaining the title, or you see it going the other way? For
I
once.
think I could see it. Damian Priest taking it.
Yeah.
He's they got him kind of up and coming now. He's, I think he was from NXT and they brought him in, and they're starting to bring some NXT people across, trying him out.
It's about time.
What about what's that guy they've been bringing around? Cross again, bringing him around, and he's a big guy. He's 265.
Cross.
They're bringing him in.
What Cross?
Killer Cross, whatever they call him.
Yeah.
Used to call him Killer Cruz. Now it's Cross. I don't know what his name is anymore. These guys change their names.
Back one sec.
I'll go for Priest for that one.
You're picking Priest? Do you want Priest? Or do you want
why
Sheamus?
not? Sure.
Yeah. I like Priest. I really do. He's an upcoming wrestler, and I'm glad that they're gonna give him a shot at the United States champion again. I'm glad. Big upcoming wrestler. He was from NXT, now he's in the WWE.
He's pretty good. Like, he's decent
for a lot of
wrestler.
talent. I wish him all the best.
Yeah. This next one's a good one.
Yeah, this next.
Our favorite guy.
Before we even talk about that, remember a few years ago, when you said Roman was going to beat Jinder Mahal, and you told that I don't know, the Indian guy that he's going to win, and when Randy Orton defeated Jinder Mahal, he took his turban and started crying like a little baby. Do you remember that?
I'll never forget that day. Never.
Let's go back to camera and we'll talk about that for a
Is that
second.
the best day ever?
Let me tell you guys something. That was in all elite. That was elite to see. Okay, you want to talk about AEW? Seeing that, a man in his late 30s, 40s scream like that and throw his turban off,
And even the $450
Title he
heavyweight
chopped.
title, he threw it.
Yeah. That was elite to see. I'll tell you that. That was real elite to see. Man, it wasn't even a title match. So I wonder if he's watching tonight's match or if he's alive. All the stress he's been through, with Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal's a joke, to be honest. He's the biggest joke in the company. He was
talking about Roman can't do it on his own.
Jinder Mahal,
which he can. Jinder can do it on his own, but they make it look like he can't by putting these two bigger Punjab instead of singing Sammy brother, whatever their names were again.
Yeah. I picked Sheamus. Joe Oliver picks. So Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Picking Drew.
I'd rather Drew.
Drew all in.
As much as I don't like Drew and I don't like Jinder, I'd rather Drew beat Jinder because I do not like Jinder Mahal at all whatsoever. He can retire right now.
He was gone forever. He was gone forever.
Why they keep? And that's another thing. Why?
Another guy they brought back.
Do you release them for a bit, then you bring them back?
Well, was he released?
More, then you bring them back.
Was he released?
Or was he released? Or was he
hurt? I don't know.
Was he injured? Or was it a pretend injury and then he made it a Hollywood movie?
I've never seen him in any movies.
Released yet.
Would you say, Mr. Laurinaitis?
I've never seen Jinder Mahal in a movie yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jinder in a movie yet. I've seen Randy in a movie.
Randy's done movie.
Drew for the win.
Well, you know how I keep saying Hollywood and people who go Hollywood should stay Hollywood? Roman Reigns was in the Fast and Furious with The Rock.
That was a good movie.
One movie only.
Yeah. And John was, at the end, a good guy.
Who's a good guy?
For years and years and years and years and years. And then comes back and just challenges this guy
Well,
for a title.
John wanted to make a special return. And to get the views up, he did. Vince did a very good move on that, That's business right there. Best for business. It's all about business at the end of the day. Anyways, Drew for me. You're picking Drew too?
I'm going for Drew.
Drew or Jinder Mahal?
Well, you want my honest opinion?
What?
I don't care.
You don't care
for either or. But the one, it's not that I want to win, that I think is going to win.
How about you, John?
Which one? Which match are we on? Drew
Mahal
McIntyre?
or McIntyre?
McIntyre. As long as Jinder Mahal can keep his goofs out of there, then it should be McIntyre.
Yeah.
But if Jindy and Bindi or whatever they're called get in there, then you never know.
Yeah, that's going to be a feud for a very long time.
But I don't know. I think McIntyre will take that one. If it's a fair match, he should take it.
Yeah, well, you wanna talk about a joke? The biggest joke out of the whole pay-per-view is Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. Eva Marie's not even a wrestler.
Yeah.
What's Eva even doing there? I could go wrestle Noah Saya. It would be more entertaining.
Not about that much. I don't even have anything I want to say about that.
I don't even think I'm going to watch this. I think I'm.
Why don't they even put that in there? That's a pretty bad. That's a waste of space.
That should be pre-show. I think that has to be pre-show. It cannot
be pre-show.
SummerSlam.
Oh, talking about a waste of a match.
That's a waste right there.
A waste of a time card. They're
That
just wasting a time card.
That's the worst one.
There's this one, and I'll let you say this one that I'm tapping at.
The Seth Rollins?
That's another Raw Smackdown match. Why do they need to? Why do they need
to put it on pay-per-view?
That's another card.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is Alexa Bliss shouldn't be fighting Eva Marie. Eva Marie's not a wrestler, okay? No, she's not a wrestler. You can disagree with me all you want, okay? All you want. She's not a wrestler. She doesn't know how to fight. I'm sorry to say, but she's a joke in the company.
And if you don't know who I say the biggest joke is,
go ahead.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah. You got the
big guy. That's why I put him as the biggest joke. He's not a wrestler whatsoever.
Where'd they get it
He's
from?
a nothing and a nobody off the street somewhere.
Jim,
They probably got almost off the street somewhere.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch this match, to be honest with you, King Goose, but I'm picking Alexa.
RK Bro, which is another joke tag team. Come on.
What's the final match? You got the Raw Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Omos.
Sorry, I jumped you.
So no, it's okay. You can jump. This is you're part of Joe's Sports Channel. You are a booty believer. You can say whatever you want. AJ Styles and Omos don't like them as tag team. Let AJ fight on his own. RK Bro, they're going to become your new Raw Tag Team Champions tonight. They're making the Bro.
I disagree,
and
but I
Randy
hope
Orton.
so.
Why do you disagree? I really can't see AJ Styles and Omos retain it because they're making RK Bro, the RK Bro, like Bro, and Randy Orton huge. That's why Randy Orton came back. There's a reason for that.
Look at the size difference between Bro and Omos. Orton and Omos. Look at the size difference.
400 pounds.
I hope he gives them RKO. That would be amazing to see Randy Orton give an RKO finally to Omos. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
What about the RK Bro?
I know RK Bro. What is it? What's the RK
Matt
Bro?
Riddle give the RKO, the RK Bro.
Bro.
What do you think of Bro anyways? You like him?
I don't like the Bro that much. He's still too green to me.
Too raw. Whoa, Rita Miller's picking Eva Marie to win. Wow, Rita. That would be actually an upset. I don't care, but that would be an upset.
It would be.
You know? So,
I don't know if any of you guys remember the 3MB.
oh yeah, the 3MB, yes.
3MB.
Heath Slater? Heath Slater?
Yeah, the three-man band.
Yeah.
Who was in it?
Heath Slater. I can't remember. I can't.
There was Slater, Mahal,
Jinder, yeah.
and McIntosh.
I thought it was David Otunga. Where was David Otunga? He was at the Nexus.
Nexus.
Yeah.
That's the Nexus group. No, it was a three-man band. 3MB.
3MB? Yeah. It should be good tonight, and that wraps your WWE SummerSlam match cards. I hope it's good. I hope all the predictions are right, and I think there's going to be a lot of title changes today. I really think so. I personally think so. Let's see with the Oldberg match, and
Oldberg.
Bobby Lashley. We'll see with MVP. MVP, I don't know about him yet, man. Him walking around looking like that. Even the Miz was faking it this whole time. Why is Miz not in there? Put Miz and John Morrison instead of Eva Marie and Alexa Bliss. Put that instead. As much as you don't like the moves, that'd be more entertaining match than those two. So, shut this down. Come back on camera. I bet you guys miss seeing us. Just give me 1 sec. We're back.
Is that it?
Yes, that is it. Yeah, that.
All the wrestling we're talking about.
Yeah. So, I hope it's good tonight. I really do. Yeah.
I hope so.
John, you gonna be watching with the family tonight?
Yeah, we'll watch. I think Ron wants to see it. He likes a couple of those matches. He said, but I don't know. He's been watching preseason football. Steelers are playing tonight, and so is Green Bay on preseason on NFL Network.
Jordan Love's looking really, really good for the Packers.
What's that?
Jordan Love's looking really, really good. Our backup QB, our future QB.
Yeah, he is.
But,
Anyway,
otherwise, how you been yourself? I know you've been busy, and I know you were in Dallas last week for business. How was that trip up to Dallas?
what's that?
How was your trip up in Dallas?
Well, that was all right. It's going nuts again with the COVID now. Again, things are bad again. So all sorts of crap now in the media, and now I don't know. It's become a big deal. I don't know if it's the same up there in Canada or not, but it's like two classes of people: the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated.
That's what it's
That
like.
would be a good match for the belt right there. I don't know who'd use in those ones, but
Who catches COVID? Who doesn't?
I guess so. But you know what I mean? Like they're making a divide now with this deal, and blaming it all on the unvaccinated for all these problems.
Yeah.
And
Your governor up in Texas, he's vaccinating. He caught COVID.
what's that?
Your governor in Texas,
Yeah,
he got both shots, and he has COVID.
you still can get it. They say you can still catch it.
It's a better chance. Like if you catch COVID, you don't have the same
Since they say you don't get as bad
as
effect.
bad, and the symptoms are a lot better than.
Well, look at your friend there. Who's your friend that had it for 8 or 9 weeks? So Sicilian had it. And if he hasn't, and he survived, so he must have built up some good immunities because he beat it off, but he was sick as a dog for 2 months, he said.
Yeah, 9 weeks.
It's a long time to be out of commission.
Over 9 weeks.
So I don't know, like, you know what I mean? And he doesn't go for the shot, so that's his position on that too. So I mean, whatever. But,
I'm interested.
I don't know. It's going to come down to the fact that we're going to have have proof of that we've had shots for different things for travel or for this or that or how this is going to work now. But it's becoming a big issue right now.
Yeah,
and it seems this new variant they call the Delta variant is the one that's causing all this shit anyway. But it was, it's the last kind of kick at the can for COVID. Hopefully, I think you know what I mean. Like, I just hope people are sick and tired of this crap, But it just goes on and on and on. So I don't know. I'm sick of it.
Let me ask you. I know you're vaccinated.
Even we had one of our guys had it. But he's okay now. But
my brother King Goose is sick of COVID, and even at the mall when they tell you where to walk, you don't care. Like you're tired of that. Like they even tell you which way to walk.
Oh, even some guy was trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Hey! This says exit only. Well, the thing that I want is right here. I can just reach for it. No, you gotta walk around. Screw you. I'm gonna reach my hand in there, grab it, whether you like it or not. You go call the manager. There's that Walmart in Waddle Mall.
Where was this? Walmart?
Walmart in Waddle Mall.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
I gotta go call the manager. Go call the manager. I'm like, I just reached my hand just to grab a shaver.
By the time they get the manager, you've already gone out the store with your purchase.
I'm proud of you. Let me shake your hand. I'm proud of you.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I agree with that.
They even tell you which way to walk, folks.
Well,
That's stupid. In the stores, they got arrows everywhere. Doesn't make any sense anyway.
That way.
I don't know.
I don't go by it either. These arrows all over the floor. I just go where I want. If I'm going to get a can of tuna and I'm 10 feet away, I'm going to grab it.
You guys are all wide open over there, man. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It shouldn't have to be like that.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not going to change COVID just because you go the wrong direction. What's the difference? It doesn't have anything to do with the disease. It's the most stupidest thing I could ever think of.
Yeah.
Some of the people involved are completely brain dead. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, I think this thing, COVID, the only reason why I'm sick of this COVID shit, it's because it made people so ignorant even more these days.
Yeah, I've seen some bad people out there.
Yeah.
People walking into you, bumping into you because you're either walking too slow or you're walking the wrong way, and they don't want to move for you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true.
Or they're yelling at you, hey, the arrow, you're supposed to go the other effing way.
The arrow again. There you go.
Go and screw yourself. Go
Stand up.
Manager. I'm going that way.
Stand up for a sec.
This is my mall.
Stand up for a sec. Stand up for that. You are the king, and you're King Oos, and you walk where you want to walk. You step where you want to step because you are the mighty King Oos.
I'm the almighty.
What's this other back too? This is my island. So step up. So that guy better step up or something would have happened.
No. I had to take the sandal off and hit him in the back of the neck with it.
Yeah, there you go.
You should have called Iron Sheik too up too.
Yes, you did. I'm like, you don't want to call the manager? Call security. Right in the back of his neck.
You did that?
And I left the Walmart.
When?
I don't think Walmart even has security.
No.
Today.
Are you being serious?
Well, I did it today when I went to go grab my wife some detergent from Walmart today. I had a guy.
Say that, please refrain. Say that the whole thing again, so it goes on in my head. Because I think this is just
I have a short memory loss. What I said.
So let me get this. You went into the mall and the guy told you to go this way, and you took this thing up and you hit it in the back of his head.
Yeah, I know. Go call the security. I'm leaving anyways. I didn't even get what my wife for detergent. Her detergent. I threw it down. I just left the door and I said, "Screw Walmart and screw everybody here." Wow. This guy is trying to tell me what I can do and what I can't do, where I can go, where I can't go, where I can walk, where I can't walk. What are you going to tell me next?
We're running out of time, folks. We got about 3 to 4 minutes left.
It is ridiculous, though.
John, I really want to thank you because I know it's here an hour behind us. It's 3:57 over there. I want to thank you for coming on. And, Rita Miller, you killed in the chat today. You absolutely killed it in the chat.
She had an opinion on every match, I think.
What was more blessing is having you next to me.
I'd like what Rita said. You can be a huge wrestler,
but someone smaller can move quicker. Therefore, size does not matter. It does not matter.
Size doesn't matter, no.
Then
it doesn't matter when Rowan says, "Yeah, I'll go for you, Finn," instead of you, John Cena.
But you know what I'm trying to get at. You'd rather fight a man who's 100 pounds lesser than his own size. Come on, you know what I mean. John knows what I mean. The whole world knows what I mean. The Booney believers know what I mean, right? The guys who love wrestling, right? So, what was really special about this episode and for today's show wasn't just SummerSlam. It was you right next to me. I'm blessed. I thank the mighty God up there for him putting me next to you, not even 6 feet apart, right here next to you and talking wrestling. That is the best gift I could ever receive. More than $1 million, more than anything in the world is you. You're an amazing brother, and I love arguing with you.
Same here. We're all family.
We're all family at the end of the day. Even John's a family member.
Yeah, we can,
say stuff.
We don't like the same teams.
People criticize.
We don't like the same wrestlers. We don't like the same sports.
But that's what makes us. If we
don't have to.
And we don't have to, even if we're brothers or not.
That's freedom. That's the freedom, and we don't. This freedom is gone out the window with this COVID. If you have to walk one direction to get a thing of detergent for dish soap.
How much time do we have left?
We got about 3 minutes left.
I don't know.
Last words on you. Last words for you.
How Joe Booney kept saying, "Oh, this guy was Leaf fan, and he wanted to be a true Leaf, true-hearted." You stay Leafs. I was a Leaf fan only because that's all I knew when I was growing up.
I was trying to make the Leafs.
My dad, Leaf fan. TV, Leafs. As soon as I got older, lived on my own, started watching other teams. I'm like, screw Toronto. I'm going to Montreal. Montreal plays better.
I'm sorry to say.
I should have been Montreal years ago.
Should have been there when they had Patrick Roy and all the great memories and teams they had back then in the 80s and 90s. Even in the 70s, too.
Yeah, I'm talking back 80 and 90 when I still lived at home with Dad. And on the TV was Leafs, Jays, anything with just to say let's do with Toronto.
Yeah. Toronto. Yeah.
As soon as I'm growing up,
when you move out, picking your own teams.
And then when I moved out on my own, got old enough and wise enough to realize what I want and what I like, I chose what I wanted. Like, I'm not going to Dad's side anymore. I'm going my own side.
So my question to you is, were you ever a proud Leaf? Or did you just do it for family and for your father or Father Josiah?
Family. That's why I left. I was never a diehard Leaf.
But you had a lot of, like, you had their hats, you had even their shirts, you bought a lot of stuff that was Toronto. And then at the end of the day, you said, screw the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, like,
even which diehard Leaf fan, even if they leave, say they want to take their jersey, that one right there, me, I would take that signed Matthews jersey and use that as my bonfire starter.
But that's okay, King Goose. There's always a time and place to be angry. A lot of angry people. There's a time and place for anything. But when you start burning jerseys, that's so ignorant. That's so disrespectful. Why are you burning him? Why are you burning his jersey?
It's a
Just
league
leave.
jersey.
Doesn't matter.
It's the blue and white.
You're burning
blue and
his
white.
name.
Any blue
You're
and white.
burning his jersey. That's disrespect. It's like me burning this. I look up to you and I say, screw you. You for the last 5 years, you've been up 3-1 in the series, and then you've been losing 3 in a row. It's exactly like that. It's like anything in life. People who burn people's jersey, I don't care if they're good or bad. It's so disrespectful that I don't even want to associate with you anymore.
Well, you realize that because that jersey came right in my face. First thing is it's right there. I just turned my head this way. It's right there.
I put a bet on that. The bet was going for $250 or $220. I can't remember. I think I put $260 with tax and all. Like in the $299. That thing in years can be worth thousands of dollars. All right. I love Matthews. Matthews is
What did you bid on it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, it's one of those bid auction.
Yeah, Fresco. I went to Fresco, put my name in, and I had a good day that day. A week later, they called me. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
It's really, says, yeah. First time I ever did it, so I'm 1 for 1. There you go.
How much did it cost?
All together, it came up to like $298, $299 with tax.
Oh,
13% tax here in Ontario is ridiculous. But
yeah, the tax kills you.
But it's time to go. Last words for John and Kingoose. I'm pretty much kind of.
I pretty well don't have much to say now. I'm done.
Really good show tonight, guys. Really, really good. I really
enjoy the show tonight.
I will.
We'll try.
You know,
try to take the best out of the good matches and leave the donkeys to themselves.
I would love to see King,
and we'll see if we're right.
I would love to see King in the show.
Our predictions come out.
The fans would love to see you more often here. It's better here than StreamYards. It's in person. You're back in the studio. It's been a while, right? But thank you, John.
All right,
we'll see you another day, my friend.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, you too. Take care of yourselves.
See ya.
Thanks, John. Talk to you later.
Don't follow the arrows. To hell with it.
See you, buddy. Folks, to each an amazing Booty Believer, I want to thank you for the support. But I want to thank this man right here for coming on tonight and making an amazing appearance. He put a comment on Facebook. See you around 7:38. I had no clue that this man was upstairs and waiting for the host, Joe Booty, to go on air, and he made an amazing appearance. I love you, man. And I hope every match today is good, from the Roman Reigns to the Alexa Bliss and to Drew McIntyre. I hope it's good.
Garbage on those matches. On that match.
There'll be a few garbage matches.
There's always a few garbage matches.
Right? There'll be a few.
In any pay-per-view or in any WWE show.
Yeah.
On Sportsnet.
You can catch Summerslam on the WWE Network or subscribe to Peacock. $5 a month. You don't want to miss out. Tonight, it's going to be one hell of a show. And congratulations to CM Punk making an amazing return after years of not being in the wrestling company into AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you next Saturday with a special edition. I love you all. Thank you all, and we'll see you next Saturday.